Hi
Good
guys,
meeting.
welcome to Beef Tongue. This is Cola and I'm with Jack and Walker.
What's up?
Fun fact: there are illegal baby names that are in existence that you can never name your children.
Wait, like, oh yeah, like, because they would make computers freeze or something.
That and some just don't lead to good lifestyles. Like if you named them after dictators.
Oh, Adolf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can't name your kid COVID-19 or I haven't seen a rule against it, but if you had an opportunity to name your kid Dickface and then just watch all the teachers' reactions every single time, that'd be kind of awesome.
Yeah, why did you do dick face? That's so cruel.
Yeah, you'll definitely
Because
make
he
a villain
becomes a
out
football
of that.
player and everyone will know him.
And they'd be like, "Hey, what's up?" If he's getting insulted by somebody, he's like, "Hey,
Dick face.
My parents have called me worse. All right. What about you, Cola?
Mine's is 90% of all rice on Earth is produced in Asia. 90%. That's there's a monopoly
Now,
on it.
does India also count?
Yes, India does count too.
Okay.
I mean, that makes sense. It's like, who eats
Yeah.
rice? It's mostly Asians.
Like I think that the 10% is the rice that was brought over from Asia, just started farms there.
Yeah, the rice that was brought over to other places. That's what's
Yeah, because then they probably went to their countries and said your food sucks, so I'm gonna start planting some rice and show you how to do this shit.
Yeah, actually, rice is pretty efficient. You can grow a lot of rice in a smaller area.
Mm-hmm.
So
That is a fun fact, Cola.
Boom.
What about you, Jack?
all right, so in Times Square, New York, the actual Times Square building is empty. There's nobody inside of it. No office space for rent, nothing. The reason why is because it makes more money just being a giant wall for putting all of the advertisements and stuff on it. So it makes more money just having advertisement on it rather than trying to rent out office space.
Wait, what again?
The big New
Times
York
Square
Times Times Square building. It's the one that's like right in the center
Oh,
where the ball drops.
okay. So it's completely empty.
That building is empty. Yes.
Oh my god.
There's no one working in there and no office space for rent. Because it makes more money just doing advertisement.
Just doing advertisement. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
surprised.
doing a huge wall for advertisement. So
but why not just make it a billboard?
because it's like a historic building, so they just started putting
Prime
advertising
location. Prime
in it,
location.
like in the 1900s, and then it used to host the New York Times Square or the New York Times newspaper, but they moved out to a different place, and then they found out that they were making more money from just having advertisement in there instead of trying to rent out the space.
I thought the intention was to make it just a giant billboard that's pretty much like a building, but in actuality, people did reside in there.
Yeah,
like,
people
for
used to
business
stay in there. The New York
or
Times
commercial use.
newspaper was in there, but then they moved out.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, so it's just a giant empty building that just has a bunch of advertisement.
Or it's haunted by ghosts.
Yeah, it could be haunted by ghosts.
Yeah, and therefore it's never occupied. Did you guys watch that video? I said,
What video?
it was like a dude that's being haunted at his own house by like a poltergeist. and
Okay.
then it's like giving him it was like giving him messages saying like, you know, like murder him and kill him. Like it was saying his name. And like not too long after that, like a couple hours after that, like there was his basement was flooded and a bunch of high voltage lines were just like in the water and they were still live and active without tripping and breaker.
Damn.
It was like an hour
That's
long.
crazy.
But it's just like it's something I watched in my free time.
Is that a movie?
No, it's just one of those dudes that's just like I don't know what it is. Like either he's reporting what's happening when he's living at a house, or he's like a one of those like paranormal investigators who just goes out into like wherever.
Got it.
But
That
yeah.
was crazy.
Speaking of paranormal activities, have you all been watching the Olympics?
That is very paranormal. There's
Yeah,
nothing but ghosts that play there.
it's some good stuff.
I haven't been watching. I haven't watched any Olympic events, which sucks.
No,
I mean, there's nothing worth watching actually.
it's always about the ice skating. That's the ice skating is basically the gymnastics of the Winter Olympic. It's when you can see people do all kinds of tricks and jumps and stuff. But
I
the
thought it
only
was
thing-
curling.
Yeah, I mean, for some people, yeah, fucking curling. But the one thing is that's not allowed in the Winter Olympics is doing backflips. Backflips aren't allowed.
Oh, it's because of risk of getting injured.
Yeah, there's a risk of falling
Oh.
and injuring yourself seriously. But then, you flip all the time in gymnastics. But also, there's a lack of grace because most of the time, if you're doing backflips, you land with 2 feet, and that can just go. That can do some damage to the ice, and it also doesn't look as elegant.
It doesn't look graceful at all.
Yeah, it doesn't look graceful.
Well, makes sense. So yeah.
Anyways, so topic for today is what Winter Olympic sports, or what sports would you add to the Winter Olympics? Does it have to be ice and snow related? Yes, it has to be cold related.
Yeah, it's gotta be cold related.
Okay.
For
Well,
me,
90% of my ideas.
for me, I would add like a snowball fight.
Snowball fight.
Yeah,
Like a snowball dodgeball kind of thing.
like a snowball fight, you have to. I don't know how to do it. Like 2 teams,
I
and
feel
then
like someone will lose some teeth.
the hell yeah, you just have to. The only thing is that how would you score it, and how would you just?
If you find a rock in the snowball.
Yeah, it could be like if you there's like a colored
It's-
snow, like make it yellow or some shit. And if you throw it on somebody, they get they're out or something.
It should be more like a boxing, like how many punches you land, or how many
many
snowballs
hits?
you land. Yeah, how many
Oh.
hits you get.
Okay, yeah,
Right.
that's easy. Then people
Yeah.
can score it like with the clicker. Like, oh, you hit the other team like
Yeah, like so you color the snow, and then that's like every time you get hit, then you count how many colors are on you.
yeah, that's pretty easy to spot. Yeah, I can see that.
What they should do is add ice climbing to the Winter Olympics. Speed ice climbing, like they have, yeah, because they have a speed climbing in the Summer Olympics.
Oh, that'd be cool. And they use like a pick and they have
Right.
to, like
Boom, boom, boom.
Uh,
They have to climb it.
just a wall of ice. That'd be cool.
Is there more chance of is there a higher chance of death in that kind of sport though?
The thing is that they're always on the safety harness, right?
Yeah, they're always on the safety harness.
On ice.
I
It's
mean-
on, well, I don't know.
they can always build like some type of thing to like support it. Like, I mean, like when they have whitewater rafting and stuff like that in the Olympics, it's always a man-made structure thing. So they can always do it for like ice climbing. I mean, what I'm upset is like with the Summer Olympics, they don't have dragon boat racing, right? They don't have that in the Summer Olympics, which a lot of countries do it now. So I'm surprised they don't include that in there. But
This
wait.
dragon boat racing kind of similar to like canoeing or something like that.
Yeah, but it's
team
more of a team thing.
Cole is complaining mainly because he used to be part of a dragon boat team.
Mhm.
So
It's like, give me a dragon.
him and his news station used to do it all the time.
Nice.
They put him in the back to start yelling at everyone else. Come on, y'all.
I mean, the one thing that might be cool is like if you do dog sledding.
Oh, dog sledding, yeah. They should do that.
That's winter related. They can
I
just
completely forgot. But then like then they're gonna pull out the what's the animal cruelty card.
That's
Is it?
true. Do they whip them for dog sledding?
They do whip him.
Kind of, yeah. Because it's not so
And
much.
it's only always the back dog.
Okay, fuck it. Never mind.
This is some bullshit.
If it promotes cruelty to
Is that the slow one? That's why.
I mean, they should definitely have like not just dressage. They should definitely take that out of the Olympics because it requires a horse.
Do they? Okay, so do they have things like ice sculpting?
No, there's no ice sculpting.
no, there's no. That would be cool though. Ice sculpting.
Yeah. So speed ice sculpting,
Speed.
kind of like sand castles and shit. But it's just like you do it based on like the elegance of the sculpture.
Yeah, I think with like ice sports, you have snow and you have ice. You can do some interesting things with that.
Yeah.
But ice sculpting, that sounds cool. Maybe building an ice castle or an ice sculpture or snow castle or something like that.
Or the other thing they can do is have ice speed skating, but like instead of having like a course where it's just a big circle, they should have like different turns and stuff like that, different windy ice paths and stuff like that.
Nice. Yeah.
I mean, definitely they should do that. I mean, it's kind of boring. It's like there's only a few sports. Ice hockey, nobody really watches.
Land luging.
Oh, wow, I love that.
Mhm.
All the bobsled stuff. Heck yeah.
I've never actually like used a bobsled or anything like that in my life, so it's like definitely not my forte. But yeah, I pretty much like eat it when it comes to any sort of like snow sports.
Can you snowboard?
Barely. I know how to go. I know how to go fast. I don't know how to stop. But yeah. Let's see. What other winter sports are there?
You could do like racing on like a snowmobile. Kind of like how you do racing on the jet ski or something.
Or there's an ice obstacle course.
That'd be cool.
Because
Are you saying
Yeah.
like it's like Ninja Warrior with ice?
Yeah.
Ninja Warrior with
Ninja
ice.
Warrior with ice, man. Because like once the season's over, that you don't even have to clean that shit up. Just let it melt.
Ooh, that's gonna be like lots of broken bones.
Damn. Yeah.
There's
yeah.
like blood all over the ice and shit. But, there's that. Yeah, there's not that many ice sports out there or ice-like events. I never really got the excitement about curling, but when I watch them do it, I'm like, holy crap.
They're all into it and stuff.
Yeah. It's just like you're like the world's cleanest janitor.
If you watch, I mean, if you play shuffleboard, then like play shuffleboard or bocce ball, then yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Let's see. I can only think of like ice destruction type of things too. Yeah, like if you had like a wall of ice and then it's just like some event where you would launch a projectile or something
like
of the sort.
bowling with ice.
Not
Like a
bowling,
wall?
but you know that one event where they're like swinging the iron ball around and just chuck it at a distance?
Oh, what is that called? Sledge, hammer toss?
Is it?
I think it's a hammer toss.
And then you just measure the amount of damage that's caused.
By destroying like flat
You
It's like-
destroyed 10% of this.
angry style. Just knock it out.
Like you measure how far the cracks span, and like how deep the hammer actually makes it into the ice.
Pretty cool. I'm looking up a list right now, and then there's one that would be cool is synchronized skating. Basically, just think of the skating thing they do, but in a group, and they have to be synchronized.
I'm like someone's neck is getting sliced open.
Yeah, there's some risks there, and there's an element of grace. So
Mhm.
They should have water ice swimming,
cold ice swimming. Wow.
cold ice swimming,
That's hardcore.
or like or have an event where people have to sit in cold water for the longest. Whoever sits there longest wins. It's like weightlifting, right? Whoever lifts, but like it's with cold water, so whoever sits in the longest wins.
I wonder if that could be illegal though, because you could die from hypothermia potentially.
Or shirtless nipple snow carving, where you use your frozen nipples to start carving designs in snow, and you make art.
You gotta carve stuff in snow.
Like this motherfucker just made Picasso.
I want to see you judge that event.
I'll be the judge that forgets to give points. Like I wasn't watching. But, yeah. But what other events can we think of here? Who knows? We may start something in the Winter Olympics.
I still think like snowball fight would be cool. What about making the giant snow angel the best snow angel?
I think all the fat people would win. Or all the tall people or all the fat people would win.
Okay.
And that's clearly a discriminative sport.
Nice.
We're running out of time, Cola.
I know.
I'm like looking at that timer.
All right. Last burst of ideas.
Let's see.
What you got, Cola?
You can
I'm just trying to think of one. It's like
make a
I'm not a big
sport
snow person.
shoveling ice or snow.
So just chores.
Yeah. You can turn
That's the last of it.
Well, what the fuck do you think curling is? You're sweeping.
That's true. That's true. But
It's like curling, except there's a pile of snow and you have to get the you have to sweep up and shovel out the snow.
Let's see. God, what do we do in the snow? Straight. Whoever can drive the straightest.
Oh shit,
Cool.
driving, yeah. You can do drifting down like an ice.
That would be cool.
All right, guys,
Nice. Good idea.
we're good to go. Thanks,
Good
guys.
to
Thanks for sharing. You have to head
Thanks
out
for
now.
being a part of this Express episode.
All right, guys.
All
See you
right,
later.
good shit.
Next week.
Yeah.